moving walkway exit is approaching. Please.
That's how you know you're at Universal. That famous speech at the end of the moving walkways. How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, that's right. This is the live action version. I think after this comes out, then it'll be this area, probably about late June, will be adorned with the new Jurassic World movie. Hopefully that's better than Dominion, because that sucked. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Firematic Adventures here at Universal Orlando Resort in City Walk to start out with, because, hey, it's an epic summer at Universal. You can't tell from over my shoulder here, the new and improved Universal gift shop has opened up, which includes a Super Nintendo World gift shop. They have a new and improved Harry Potter portion of the gift shop. All kinds of stuff to see, and summer is kicking off inside of Universal Orlando. There's apparently a new tribute store. As we're paying tribute, a lot of anniversaries to some of the classic Universal movies this summer. All kinds of really cool things to see. So what do you say? Let's get started. Let's go on an adventure at Universal Orlando Resort today. Let's take a look at some new things that we haven't seen before. Welcome. You know, when this was being constructed and I saw these yellow blocks before anything was even put on there, I said to myself, Self, this is probably going to be a Super Nintendo store. And I was correct. So first, before we do anything, let's take a look in the new Super Nintendo World store. Basically, if you're not going to do Epic Universe on your trip, or you're going to do Universal first and then do Epic, you can swing into the store, get yourself some supplies before you head to Epic. Let's see what this looks like in here. Oh, wow. Wow. I wonder if they would do anything if I jumped up on top of that and slid down that pole. You know, to get the most points. This is pretty neat. So this really is almost an extension of the store when you get off of the Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge ride. It's very similar in color and just the vibrance in here. I'm already seeing some shirts and merch that I have not seen over at Epic Universe in the Super Nintendo world. That's kind of cool. Here we go. These are what you need right here. Player 1 and Player 2. That's pretty sweet. Oh yeah. Of course, all things Yoshi. I've been seeing people at Epic Universe wearing these freaking hats on their head. I don't know how they're doing it. In the middle of summer here? No. No, sir. It's the bridge scene from the end of Super Mario Brothers, where you have to run across the bridge and jump on the axe and knock Bowser in the water. This has been a big product too. It's the popcorn bucket. These popcorn buckets mainly people get obviously for decoration, because let me show you where the popcorn goes. Yeah, you can put like 4 or 5 kernels in there maybe. I think this cart either lights up or makes noise because there's a battery switch down there. And then these popcorn buckets are becoming huge business. Oh, this one's kind of interesting. This one kind of folds off like, I see. The star looks like it'll hold at least 10 kernels. This one must have either a light and or sound effects too, because it's got a battery on the other side and a switch. I don't know if you've seen these yet. These are kind of cool. These are the stars that turn into the question mark blocks. Oh no, that's a cool pin. Donkey Kong Country. It's got Diddy Kong, and I can't turn it because it's on the board, but if you flip that, it's got Donkey Kong on the other side. Oh, they have the bomb coming out of those freaking bullets that come out of those damn cannons. Those are a pain in the ass. So what they did is they actually expanded into a bunch of other shops here. This, where I'm standing, used to be the old Cinnabon. And they utilized the space, and then right there through that walkway they connected over to the main gift shop. And then they also have another connection back here where it goes in the Wizarding World gift shop. Oh, look at these. Heck yeah. Did Mario Kart really come out in 92? Oh my gosh. So now let's go check out the Wizarding World. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, I've seen these. People have been all about these things, the Time Turner popcorn buckets. The actual hourglass does actually function. Empty. That's pretty solid material. That's not plastic. Butterbeer popcorn buckets. Is there popcorn? Oh, there must be popcorn because it has... Oh my, these are expired. Huh. So, does that mean it's half off? Either that or they must have pulled the popcorn out because it says Best Buy 5/10/2025. That's been a minute ago. Okay, now this is kind of cool. It's got a little flap down here. It lifts it up, and there's all the butterbeer kegs. Just like the one in the theme park has. And one of the newest additions in here is the addition of the butterbeer bar. The one cool thing about this is if you're not going into the parks, you just swing by City Walk to see all the gift shops and offerings, you can grab yourself a butterbeer without going to the park now. That's kind of neat. Yeah, this is really nice. Looks like they got some new house drinkware here. Is that Michigan State Spartans? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Slytherin. It's kind of neat that some of the decoration in here, they've utilized some of the Celestial Park theming. This is a water bottle, not a shell for a .50 caliber. My best advice, if you're going to get any candy, especially anything chocolate from the Wizarding World, from Honeydukes or any of the stands, get it on your way out of the park or heading back to your hotel, because with the temperatures now, I learned the hard way. Once I bought a box of these fizzing Whizbees, which are amazing. It's like dark chocolate and Pop Rocks combined. And by the time I got back to the car, there was just one chocolate wad in there. There were no individual pieces. It was just a big caked wad, if you will, of chocolate. So buy it and then get it right back to your hotel room or take it to your car. So it's best to do it on the way out or eat it right away. And then we walk into the main shop. They have a wand carousel here. Holy cow. They have my original one I bought a couple years ago. And then these are the new second gen ones that interact with the lands. And all the other ones interact, but these are on a whole different level. They have lights in them. They have almost like force feedback. It's pretty interesting. I have one, I just haven't really had a chance to use it yet, so that's on the list of things to do. Spotted a new t-shirt. This is kind of cool. That's not bad, really. $15 for all these pins. It's got the Hogwarts Express, the Gringotts Bank Dragon, and then Diagon Alley. Or Diagonally, as Harry said, that landed him in Nocturne Alley at first. Here we go. This is my pin right here. Definitely a Gryffindor through and through. Man, I would love to have one of these Gryffindor house robes. But, man, you can only wear it maybe maybe 1 or 2 months of the year. I've taken at least 10 or 11 different sorting house tests, and every one of them landed me in Gryffindor house. It always amazes me, too, at some of the unique gifts you can find here in the Wizarding World gift shops. This is actually a Gryffindor wax seal kit. And, oh yes, you actually have to use open flame. Where's the part where it says don't set the house on fire? Basically, yeah, you melt this wax, these wax bars here, over a candle. And then when you get enough of it, you use your wax sealer right there and stamp it down, and you got a wax sealed envelope. That's pretty cool. They actually have a Jaws 50th. That's pretty neat. And I believe it's Back to the Future's 40th as well. Wow, can you believe that? It's 50 years. 50 years. The movie that changed forever how people view the ocean. 1975. Holy cow. I was not born yet. And up front we got some How to Train Your Dragon merch from the movie. So next plan, let's go over to Universal and see what's going on over there, because I have heard there's a new tribute store for Jaws, the 50th, and there's some new merch in a couple of the stores. And I've heard there's some new Halloween Horror Nights merch for 2025. Got lots to see today. Hello! Or technically it's Les Buddies. Here we are, ladies and gents. Welcome to Universal. The original park. You know, it's hard to believe that at one point it was, well, the archway was way different, but it was these archways, and then right over here was the parking lot, apparently. And then when Islands of Adventure was built, was a big expansion, and along came City Walk, and of course Islands of Adventure, and then the parking garages, which I honestly think in time that's what they're going to do over at Epic Universe. I think, honestly, I think Universal is going to have 5 parks before Disney does. I really do. Because they have a lot of room. It is warm today. It's actual 97, feels like 102, but it feels good. Because the humidity's not here yet, which is, like I said, silver lining. It's hard to believe that in a couple of months, so it's going to be June in about a week and a half. We're going to have June and July, and then almost August. So once June gets here, it'll be 2.5 months from the 2025 installment of Halloween Horror Nights. Hard to believe. Probably within the next probably in the next month, we should start seeing bits and pieces of Halloween Horror Nights start to show up. Usually, right after the 4th is when you really start seeing it. Now, the houses backstage are already being worked on, guaranteed. Or once Halloween Horror Nights ends, they start for the new one almost right away. And for summertime, they have the new Mega Movie Parade. If I happen to catch this, we'll take a look at it. Another topic: the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket is closing forever. Some are rejoicing, some are like, no! It's closing forever, I believe on September the 22nd. And I've heard there's some Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket merch because it is closing down. So we're going to see if we can find that. While we're in the vicinity here, let's see if we can find where the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket merch is. I love this ride, but my God, the side-to-side shearing on it is really painful. And I love roller coasters. It's so deceiving, though, because when you watch it off-ride, it looks incredibly smooth till you get on it, and it rearranges your spine in about 57 places. Here it is. Found the merch. Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket Farewell Tour. Yeah, I'm going to have to get one of these. And I found a Back to the Future 40th. Heck yeah. Well, I have to get some shirts today. Now this is kind of cool. Check this out. It's Back to the Future video game. This is heavy, Doc. Wow. The DeLorean in this looks almost like the video game Rad Racer. Anybody remember that game? For the Nintendo Entertainment System. I've gotten to experience every single ride on this shirt except for the original Kong. The other option you can do if you are an annual pass holder to Universal, you can stop inside the NBC building, 30 Rock, where Jimmy Fallon's Race to New York is, and you can get your Jaws magnet, the annual pass holder Jaws magnet, and there's a button they look like churros, but it's also a tribute to Stardust Racers. It's pretty cool. All right, so next stop, we got to go see if we can find the tribute store, and then also the movie merchandise store. You know it's warm out at Universal because they open up the fire hydrant. That's pretty nice. I'm glad they do that. Help people cool off a little bit. The store we're looking for is right in front of us, the Film Vault, motion picture memorabilia. That's crazy. It's 35 years already of Universal. Okay, now this is cool. They actually have the containment unit in here with the lights the same. They even designed it against the same colored mason block wall. Man, there's too much of a glare, but they got a proton pack in there. Oh, now that's a cool shirt.
So cute. And it is
There is no truer statement than that right there. We'll make them out for the Campbell Fuels. There's my movie right there. That movie actually played a big part in me becoming a fireman. When I was going through the fire department testing process, I would watch this all the time.
That they wrote down their characters next to it.
I've actually had a backdraft happen to me. It's terrifying. Oh man, who remembers Micro Machines? That's pretty neat. It's all the DeLoreans from all three Back to the Future movies. That's pretty cool. I might use this for my thumbnail. I'm not sure. We'll keep it in mind though. So this is the beginning of the tribute store / area. Oh wow, they really went all out. They got the 4th of July celebration banner up here. And I think it's pretty fitting they got this centered around Shea Alcatraz. For those that have never been able to see or ride the Jaws ride when it was here, I'll walk you over there and show you where it was. But this was kind of the start of it. Wonder if Coca-Cola had anything to do with this. This is pretty neat. Oh, I know what they did. Okay, they put the tribute store for Jaws in the candy factory. Oh, we'll go in there for the first time ever. I've literally been coming to Universal. This is my 10-year anniversary as a pass holder this year, and I've never once been in there. And they've built this around the Shea Alcatraz bar here. We got some penny presses back here. I did not know this was back here. Oh, and a cool photo op. They have the boat. Oh wow, it's the boat from the old Jaws ride. Well, part of it, the front of it anyway. Man, this was a cool ride, man. I'm so glad I got to experience this. And the way it was set up was just incredible. Basically, if you've never ridden this, it's like you're boarding the Amity Island boat tours. And everybody piled in, and it was a long ride. It was about 10-ish minutes, and it was narrated by your skipper. It was similar to the Jungle Cruise. And yes, they even have the gun here. Oh, you can't lift that out of there, probably for good reason. All right, there's your throttles. For all of you boat drivers, it's twin engine, full throttle ahead, full throttle backwards. Left engine on, right engine off, left engine off, right engine on. This is neat. This is exactly how the ride vehicle was set up, identically. Oh, and this is cool too. They have the layout of the Jaws ride. You can see you'd load on here, and I think they moved the hanging shark because it used to be right across from the load area. But you'd load on here and it'd come out, and then you'd come all the way down here and around. And you'd go into this dark-ass boathouse, which was really cool. There was a shark hidden in there that would pop up randomly, and you'd come out. There was the fire scene, and then right there is where they kill the shark, and then, hey, we made it back. We're coming home. It was pretty neat. There's some of the script for the skippers that ran the boats. Oh yeah, because the boat would stall inside of that boathouse. Act scared, yet not surprised. Oh yeah, here's all the scenes. That's amazing. That is really cool. So if you do the photo op, like the skipper boat photo op, make sure you look behind the steering wheel area, because that's where you'll see the map. And then this Jaws, hanging Jaws, used to be right across from the ride. And that's how theme park paramedics get called out here. And this is a bar where a guy named Murph works, who's been pretty famous here. He got a big social media presence. He does the shark chomp. All right, let's take a look inside here and see what we can see. Wow, man, it smells good in here. Holy cow. Oh, they actually got a showcase of movie props. Oh, they're playing Kokomo. Oh, they actually have an old park map down here. Man, I wish I would have kept mine from when I was here in 06. Yep, San Francisco / Amity. That's cool. Oh yeah, Woody Woodpecker's Kid Zone. Here's some of the signs from the Jaws ride. There's the uniforms that the team members would wear. That's cool. It's an actual piece of prop from the attraction right there. Wow. Yeah, they got this done up really nice in here. Oh man. So this is the old boat shed that used to go in on the Jaws ride. These doors would open up and you'd go into this really dark boat shed, and that's where the first shark would appear in there. Found a new coin. Oh, this is an extension of a restaurant, but I'm not sure which one. That was a pretty cool tribute store. Big fan of that. All right. Well, let's keep on looking. Let's go around to the Williams of Hollywood area on Sunset Boulevard to see if we're going to have a summer tribute store this year. I've heard rumor that we're not. I've heard rumor that Universal is not going to have a summer tribute store because they have the Jaws 50th tribute store over here. Again, if you're looking for this, it's going to be in the San Francisco area in the Candy Factory store. Pretty cool store in there. All right, let me show you too where the Jaws ride used to be. So this area used to be San Francisco / Amity. Now it's just San Francisco because the earthquake ride used to be right here in this building that occupies the Fast and the Furious. This was the main entryway right here In fact, right through these archways, there was a big prop in there, and then you actually queued up for the ride right inside there. It was a cool ride. I've ridden it a few times. That was really neat. One of those rides that you just wish they had never gotten rid of, because I like the Fast and the Furious ride, but man, all of us thought it was going to be an indoor roller coaster, and it probably should have been. So all of this was San Francisco / Amity. You had the earthquake ride behind me, and then you came over this way, right over here, and right where King's Cross is, the railway station to go over to Islands of Adventure via the Hogwarts Express. This was where the Jaws ride was. And there were all kinds of shops in through here, and the shark that's over there now by Chez Alcatraz was somewhere over in here. And then where all of this facade is, like I said, for King's Cross and Diagon Alley here, this was the queuing area and the loading zone for the Jaws ride. This is the footprint it used to occupy. And then as we walk into Diagon Alley, which we'll stop in there for a minute, that's the actual footprint of the Jaws ride. Welcome to Diagon Alley. Still probably one of the coolest lands in the Wizarding World. The new one at Epic Universe is pretty incredible, but this land here is something else. So right now, we'd be actually standing in the water for the Jaws ride. Everybody's waiting for the dragon to blow fire. So yeah, over in here, we'd be... I'm not sure how deep that water was in that attraction, but we'd be deep in it right now. 55 minutes for Gringotts. Woo. Onward. I'm just gonna make the loop around Universal here. See if we can see anything else. Nothing extra special here in Simpsons Land. A lot of people are saying they want this land gone to make way for something else. I hope not. I love the Simpsons. This can stay as long as it wants. I will still say that this game right here, the Strike 3, where it says no finer way to waste 3 minutes, has one of the coolest prizes ever that you can win, which is the Springfield Isotopes baseball. Pretty neat. But it's pretty hard though. It's like typical, you gotta knock all the cans off the shelf. So I believe if you clear them all out in one go, then you get your choose of either Krusty the Clown, the Duff Can, or the Springfield Isotopes baseball. If you clear them all out in 2 shots, they have some consolation prizes down there. Let's see if these guys can do this. Ooh, almost. Oh, man. Oh, fantastic, man. Way to go, Idaho! I've never seen anybody get them all off in 1 shot before like that. That was pretty neat. So the guy cleared them all out. I'm not sure. I think he had the option of the baseball, but he took the Duff Can. I'm going to ask real quick what you have to get the baseball. I did talk to the team member working that game, and you have to get all of the Duff Cans off in the first try to get the baseball. One of the screen used props for Back to the Future 1 and 3. No, it's not a different day. Just did a little wardrobe change. When it gets this warm out, I always bring a change of clothes, more specifically shirts, because, you know, the idea is as long as you're sweating, even though you might be pouring sweat, as long as you're sweating, you're good. Which is why those fans that people wear are useless, because if you stop your body from sweating, you're going to actually overheat yourself. So as long as you're sweating, you're good. Make sure you're drinking a ton of water. I bet I've put away at least, I think I'm into 120 ounces of water, somewhere around like that right now. Make sure you're drinking your body weight in ounces of water every day. And also, as we walk through the Central Park area, man, we got to have a conversation on these service dogs in these parks during summertime. I'm sorry, like that's not fair to that animal at all. That poor thing looked like it was ready to fall over. The other thing is you question the legitimacy of these animals, because that dog was like going, like trying to sniff everybody. You know, if it's a supposed service animal that's trained as they should be, they shouldn't be wanting to sniff everything around them. You know, I think what's happening now is people have found a way, they found a loophole, you know, because emotional support animals are not allowed anymore, so they're just changing the name. They put service animal on there, because you can buy those vests for those animals anywhere, and all you do is strap that thing on. Oh, now it's a service dog. And they're walking these poor animals around these theme parks when it's 102 degrees outside. That pavement right now is probably every bit of 115, 120 plus degrees. And that poor animal, though. It just angers me that nobody else sees this. Like, am I the only one? You know, everybody supposedly claims they're all about the animals. Well, how is it okay to drag a poor dog through a theme park in Orlando when it's 102 degrees out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? It's not right. It's hard enough on a human, let alone an animal that's got fur. And at Disney, it's even worse. We'll have a vlog. I'll do a sit-down vlog at home. We're just going to talk about it, because you got to start bringing it to attention. You got to. Here's the other place I wanted to see, the Williams of Hollywood. It looks like it's a annual pass holder and team member exclusive shop. And somewhere around here, I think the Five and Dime over yonder has the Halloween Horror Nights merch. So I was trying to look for pricing, but if I remember correctly, during the Mardi Gras festival, King Gator was I think around $36, which would make him like $14. That's not bad. Oh, here's some of the Hogsmeade Christmas merch. I wonder if they have the advent calendar with the pins. Oh my gosh, they do. Oh, this is it right here. This is all Christmas pins. Yeah, there's 24. Man, how much is this thing? So it's $150 regularly. I did my own math on this. It's $150 regular, and after the discount, 60% plus taxes, it comes out to about $64. That's not bad for 24 Wizarding World pins. Wow. Vicious 6. I think that's from Halloween Horror Nights. It's amazing how they turn this around so fast. This was the Bayou section. Oh, and there's the sign from the Mega Movie Tribute Store, which was last summer. Wow. This was also the section of the Bayou. Wow, incredible. So I'm thinking this is probably going to be the summer store. Egon's back. Man, they did a good job. He looked just like him. Wow. I just got done picking up my Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket farewell shirt. We'll have to take one more ride or two on this before September 22nd. It goes away for good. There's a lot of rumors saying that this is going to be a new roller coaster. It's going to be part of the Minions land. I mean, whatever they're going to put in here is going to have to be somewhat compact because there's just not a lot of land here. I can't see them doing anything with the Music Plaza here, so whatever they put in here is going to have to go kind of in between the studio buildings. But we'll see what Universal Creative has up their sleeve for this. It's going to look weird though when they start tearing this down. It's going to look very weird. The skyline's going to look different until they get the whatever new roller coaster they're going to get in there. I mean, I'm going to assume it's a roller coaster. I can't imagine tearing a roller coaster down in a park that pretty much needs one and then not replacing it. One more item of business. Got to go see the Halloween Horror Nights merch. I couldn't get across because of the movie parade. Now that that's over, let's go see that real quick. And I think we're going to call it good. We found the shop. Halloween Horror Nights 2025 merchandise reveal. And it looks like they're going to stick with the Never Go Alone tagline for this year. Let's see what they're revealing. Ah, I remember this. I think this prop was from the, what was it called? The Dead Vine Scare Zone? Looks very familiar. Wow, okay. Has an interesting scent to it. Almost smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah, that smells just like Vicks. All right. What is that? Quoth the Raven nevermore. Okay. It's just a couple things. Oh, that's kind of neat. The Tiffany lamp right there. I think I've heard about this mirror. I think if you get close enough to it, a creature appears. Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. So there's a lot of rumors abound that this is going to be the next ride added into the expansion area at Epic Universe in the Dark Universe area. There's a lot of rumors saying it's going to be a water ride, which if they go with this, that would be pretty amazing. Oh, there he goes. Except we will not be continuing our journey next door. It's a little after 3. It's pretty warm. I'm gonna head home so we can edit this. What a fun day though at Universal. Man, that Mega Movie Parade. I'm not one for parades. I'll come right out and say it. But that was actually a lot of fun to watch. One thing I'm learning too for filming in the summer with this DJI, I've got the battery extender on it, but with the heat, it's sapping the battery fast. So I'm gonna have to get like a secondary, like a large power supply or something. Oh, the bead tree has its leaves for the year. No more beads. There's a bunch down below though. A whole bunch down there. The famous bead tree right here. This guy literally walked past the sign that said no strollers on this thing. It's a big sign. But sadly, that's why I have the profession I have, is because people don't pay attention to common sense and don't pay attention to signage. Well, quick wrap up. That was fun. Lots and lots of really cool things going on for the summertime here at Universal. Definitely got some good sun today. Man, getting that nice little bronze glow going on here. Like I said earlier, normally I'm not a big parade person. I'm just not, but that was a fun parade to watch. Lots of really cool events for the summertime. It looks like that annual pass holder / team member store is going to be there for the duration of the summer. And then the summer's tribute store will be the one where Jaws is at. That's how it's looking. And then, of course, we've got some Halloween Horror Nights merch, just a little bit. And then we've got the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket merch, which I made sure I grabbed that because just in the time I was there, a lot of people were buying those. And yeah, like I said, the last day for the Rip Ride Rocket, I believe, is September the 22nd. If you're coming to Universal Orlando this summer, you know, if you're going to do Epic Universe and you got a 3 or 4 park pass, take a look at all the summer stuff going on here at Universal. Lots of cool activities, lots of really neat displays. It's a good time. We'll be back. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody. I'm going to go home also to watch the finish of the 2025 PGA Tour Championship at Quail Hollow. Should be a good finish today. I'll see you all soon. It's been the truth. It's been actual, and I hope all you Universal Orlando fans out there found this mighty satisfactual. See ya.